All right. So here we are with the last quarter of whatever we're doing right now. The learn functional programming by building a spreadsheet. Where am I? Hold on a second. I got to set this thing up just a second. That's part of being live. Quality takes a hit, but for the trade-off of these take nothing to record, basically. And you know, I mean, you've seen, I've got 3,000 videos of the high quality way, but you know, freeCodeCamp wants to update these every 5 days, so got to do it low qual. Anyway, let's do it. So we're on to step 79. So now we can start applying our function parsing logic to a string. We're going to declare a function, declare a function called apply function, which takes an str parameter. Gotcha. All right. So we'll say const apply function equals str, and then this right here. All right. We'll have the little empty object right there. Check the code. Looks good. And submit it. All right. Now we're on to step 80. So first, we're going to need to handle the higher precedence operators. We're going to declare a no-high variable and assign it the result of calling high precedence with str as an argument. Okay. So we'll say const no high equals high precedence with str as the argument, right? So let's check the code. Looks good, and submit it. And submit it. Come on now. This thing's taking its time. I'm going to reset this whole thing. Here's my, oh, you saw the secrets. Anyway, pardon me. Let's open her back up. Bring it over here. Open it up. Come over here. History. 8 tabs. Come on. What's up with that? Restore window. And let's see if it works now. All right, let's get rid of the other one. What's going on, guy? Let's get rid of this one. Open it back up. All right, so now we're on to 81. So now that we've parsed and evaluated the multiplication and division operators, we need to do the same with the... What is up? More deets. Maybe I should close my Adobes. Close. Yes. Close. Yes. Fewer details. All right. That should be okay. We'll see. All right. So now that we've parsed and evaluated the multiplication and division operators, we're going to need to do the same with the addition and subtraction operators. We'll declare an infix variable and assign it a regular expression that matches a number, including decimal numbers, followed by a plus or minus operator, followed by another number. All right, so we'll say const infix equals, and we'll do the exact same thing as we did with the other one, but we'll do the things that we're doing instead of this. All right, so let's grab this. All right. We'll assign it a regular expression. So we'll do this, but we'll have plus sign. So let's do the escape character plus and minus. I don't know if we have to escape minus, but we'll see. That matches the number. Let's see. Should match either a plus or a minus. Is this not good enough for you? Now check it. Oh. Maybe we don't need the escape characters. Okay, there we go. And submit it. All right, now we're on to step 82. So now we're going to declare a string2 variable and assign it the result of calling infix val with no high and infix is the arguments. All right, so we'll say const string2 equals. And we'll do infix eval with no high and infix as the variables. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. I don't know what's going on, guys. I have no idea. We're just going with the flow. I'm probably going to have to re-record this whole thing after analyzing what's going on, because this is garbage right now. I don't know how anybody could do this one time through without and know what's going on. There's just no way. So now we're on to step 83. We're going to declare a function call variable and assign it this regular expression right here. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Const function call equals, and then we'll have the regular expression. We'll have a capture group with a what is that thing called? With a what do we call it? Character class in it. And we're going to look for A through Z lowercase, 0 through 9, and also this, so it's going to be optional. Let's come back over here. So it's going to be 0 or more times on the on the 0 through 9, or is it the actual? Oh yeah, this is outside of it. So yeah. So we're going to get a letter and number 0 through 9 times. Then we're going to do, after the capture group, then we're going to do it divided by like this. That can't be right. And then we're going to do another capture group like that. And then we'll have another, what's this thing called? Character class, and we'll have 0 through 9 again. And we'll have period. We'll also be searching for periods and commas. And then we're going to do this 0 or more times. Okay. And then we're going to do another divided by. And then we'll do another capture group with question mark, exclamation point, period, star, backslash. That can't be right. Then we'll do this right here. And then a divided by I, like that. No. That's not divided by. Anyway. So let's try to figure out what's going on. Okay, I think I wonder what the heck, what in the world this is right here. Also, this is a star, not a caret. What is this? Let's go ask the expert. Let's go ask the expert. Interpret. Hey, what's going on? Hey, I hate ads. I'm sorry if you hate the ads on this, that. Interpret. I don't know how to spell it. Interpret. That's not it. Interpret. How do you say that? How do you spell it? Interpret. Okay. Interpret. This regex. Okay. These are the delimiters of the regular expression, of course. This is a capture group that matching 0 or more lowercase letters. Okay, yes. And digits, yes. It matches 0 or more occurrences. And this is used for the capture group. We know that. All right. Slash this. This matches an opening parenthesis. Okay, so this is matching an opening parenthesis? No. Is it? It must be, according to ChatGPT. Opening parenthesis. Where are we? The backslash is used to escape the parenthesis since it has a special meaning in regular expressions. Okay. This character class matches 0 or more of the 0 or more occurrences of digits 0 through 9, a period, or a comma. Okay. This is the 0 through 9 with a period and comma, and then this star matches 0 or more occurrences of the preceding element. Okay. And then we're going to do another opening parenthesis on this one. So this is another opening parenthesis. And this right here is a negative look-ahead assertion which specifies a pattern that should not match what follows. So the period matches any character except new line 0 or more times. That's what this is. And then also asserts what follows is not 0 or more of any characters followed by an opening parenthesis. Okay. All right. This matches an open parenthesis escaped by a black backslash, and then this I makes the regular expression case insensitive. Okay, so in summary, captures a sequence of 0 or more lowercase letters and digits, matches an opening parenthesis, matches 0 or more digits, periods, or commas right here, matches another opening parenthesis, asserts that what follows is not 0 or more of any characters followed by an opening parenthesis. And for the explanation, this regular expression matches a string that starts with 0 or more lowercase letters or digits, is followed by an opening parenthesis, then contains 0 or more digits, periods, or commas, followed by another opening parenthesis, and ensures that there is not another opening parenthesis later in the string. So an example, this ABC123 and then opening parenthesis 1.34, comma 26, and then another opening parenthesis would match, but ABC123 and then the parentheses with 12.34, comma 56, and then another opening parenthesis 78 would not match because of the negative look-ahead assertion. That's garbage, but whatever. All right, so this expression will look for function calls like sum 1, comma 4. Oh, okay. Check the code? Nope. Did I not do the regex correctly? I must not have. Oh, should have had 2 of these. All right. Check it. What's wrong? Come on now. What did I do wrong? All right. What's different? The space, there should have been a space right here. And then something else is missing. Is this another space? No. Oh, okay. So this needs to be a closed parenthesis. All right, let's get rid of this. Check the code. All right, there we go. And submit it. How terrible. How terrible. How absolutely awful. How absolutely awful. What did I give this one already? A 0. This is a 0. The last one was a half. This one's a 0. So we're going to declare a 2-number list function that takes an args parameter and implicitly returns the result of splitting the args by commas. Then chain a map method to our split method and pass in parse float as the argument to the map method. What a piece of crap. Honestly. We'll do const 2-number list equals args implicitly returns the result of splitting args by comma. So args dot split just like that by commas. All right. Then we're going to chain a map method to that dot map and pass in parse float as the argument to the map method. So parse float as the argument. All right. Oh, great. Awesome. And submit it. Did we even declare a parse float? I don't remember. Oh, we're parse floating whatever string is. Great. So now we're on to step 85. We'll declare an apply function that takes a fin and args parameter. Okay. So we'll say const. They're just going balls to the wall on this one, honestly. They're just like, well, they probably didn't understand in step 62, so let's just go crazy, and they can just write it and never understand any of it. All right, so let's say const apply equals fin, comma, args, and then we'll do this and this. All right, check it. Oh, looks good, and submit it. Steps 86. The fin parameter will be the name of a function such as sum. We'll update apply to implicitly return the function found at the fin property of our spreadsheet function. Did we even make something like that? What are you talking about? Spreadsheet function object. Where is that? Right here. There's not even an fin in there. All right, let's do it. So the fin parameter will be the name of a function such as sum. We're going to update apply to implicitly return the function found at the fin property of your spreadsheet of our spreadsheet functions object, which we don't have. So let's do that. Implicitly return the function. So we'll do fin like this. And then we'll hold this. No. And then let's wrap this up in 2 lowercase. fin dot 2 lowercase dot 2 lowercase. Check it. Nope. Let's get rid of the parentheses. Check it. Nope. Spreadsheet functions dot. Spreadsheet functions dot fin. Nope. We need to use apply function option that matches the fin value. Okay, let's try this with fin. Check it. Come on now. Did I not just do that? The apply function should call the 2 lowercase method on the fin property access. Oh, fin is the freaking, okay, whatever. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. This is trash. This is absolute trash. How are you supposed to learn this with this garbage? Look at this. How are we supposed to understand what's going on right now? Spreadsheet functions at fin dot 2 lowercase. Should we wrap this in parentheses? Nope. Should we get rid of this and then try to see what it wants? 2 lowercase dot 2 lowercase. What the? What are you asking for? I'm going to the next one. I don't care. I'm going to go just look it up. I don't care. Look what these characters want. Piece of crap. Piece of crap. These pieces of crap. Honestly. Dot 2. How would I have known? Step 87. Our apply function is returning the spreadsheet function, but not actually applying it. Oh, okay. So we're going to update apply to call the function. We'll pass in the result of calling it toNumberList with args as an argument. What? Our apply function is returning the spreadsheet function, but not actually applying it. We're going to update apply to call the function, pass in the result of calling toNumberList with args as an argument. What do you want us to do? We're going to update apply to call the function. We'll pass in the result of calling toNumberList with args as an argument. Is this not something already passed in? What else do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? What? Our apply function is returning the spreadsheet function, but not actually applying it. We're going to update apply to call the function. Here's apply. How are we going to call the function? Do we get rid of this stuff? Pass in the result of calling toNumberList with args as the argument. What, like after this? toNumberList with args as the argument. Is that what you want? Because that doesn't look like it's what you want. Yeah, that's not going to work. What are you talking about? Should call the, is it not? So we're going to pass this in. So we're going to go like this and pass in this function, the toNumberList function. This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure it works, but args, is this what you want? That's what they want. Who would have known? What is this doing? Why are we just walking around doing whatever these idiots say and not getting told what we're doing? How are these people earning money? How are these people earning $4.5 million a year? What is this garbage? This is trash. This is absolute trash. Step 88. God. Oh my God. What the hell is this? Now our apply function needs to return a result. We're going to return the result of calling the replace method on string 2. We'll pass our function call regex and an empty callback. Is this just the depth? This is as far as I get? Is this it? You know, is this as far as Codeman S is going to be getting with freeCodeCamp? After this, I'm not going to be able to know what's going on? Is that what's going on? Why are these people getting money? Why are these people getting money? Just to get us to a bottleneck? That's not an education. All right, so now our apply function needs to return a result. We're going to return the result of calling the replace method on string 2. We'll pass our function call regex and an empty callback. What? So we return the result of calling replace method on string 2, str.replace, and pass the function call regex and an empty callback. Function call, comma, and an empty callback. So we'll do this, this, and this. Check the code. Come on now. apply function. This return str.replace function call. Should we put, I thought we just, that's not it. That can't be it. Oh, function call and an empty callback. What is this? str2. Okay, cool. Whatever. Step 89. So we're going to update the callback function to take match, fin, and args as parameters. It should implicitly return the result of checking whether spreadsheet functions has its own property of fin. And we're going to remember to make fin lowercase. Oh my God. The callback function to take match, fin, and args. Match, fin, args. It should implicitly return the result of checking whether spreadsheet functions has its own property of fin. Have we done has own property? Spreadsheet functions dot has own property fin dot to lower case. Have we done has own property? I don't think we've even done has own property at this point in the new Learn Functional Programming. I'm pretty sure we haven't. Okay, so these guys are literally just throwing whatever they want in here right now, and anybody that's never done the legacy course has no idea what this garbage is. That's exactly what's going on right now. What are you supposed to do with this trash? If you're fresh, what are you supposed to do? This is absolute garbage. And submit it. Absolute garbage. It's like they've been hand holding and then they say, hey, jump over this Grand Canyon now. That's the next step. Okay, take little baby steps, crawl on the ground, okay? Okay, now you see this? Now you see this Grand Canyon? Jump over it. Psh. Psh. You know what I'm saying? Psh. So now we're going to use the ternary operator to turn our has own property call into the condition, which you haven't learned yet, I don't think. If the object has the property, we're going to return the result of calling apply with fin and args as arguments. What? Use the ternary operator to turn has own property call into the condition. Okay, so this is the condition. Question mark. If the object has the property, we'll return the result of calling apply with fin and args as arguments. Apply fin args. Otherwise, we'll return match. Great. 91. So now we can start applying our function parser to our eval formula logic. If there's somebody better making these videos, can you guys tell me? Like somebody that can explain this stuff to me? You know, because I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Oh my God. Now we can start applying our function. I know there's not. I've got pretty much all of my rivals in my on my subscription list, and everybody else is just doing it like one at a time. Maybe Code NYC's doing better. I don't know. But honestly, this trash, absolute trash. All right, step 91. Now we can start applying our function parser to our eval formula logic. We'll declare a function expanded variable and assign it the result of calling apply function with our cell expanded string. Why? Declare a function expanded variable. All right. Function, const function expanded. Const function expanded equals apply function cell expanded. Check it. Looks good and submit it. Like we did with our high precedence function, our eval form. This is trash, guys. What is this? What is this even? How am I supposed to know what's going on here? How are you supposed to know what's going on? You come to me to know what's going on, and if I don't know what's going on, then what is the blind leading the blind? Like we did with our high precedence function, our eval formula function needs to ensure it is evaluated and replaced everything. We're going to use a ternary operator to check if function expanded is equal to the original string x. So we'll say function return. Are we returning something? Okay, so return function expanded triple equals x. If so, function expanded. If not, eval formula function expanded, comma, cells. Bro, look at this. Look at this. I don't even want to read it. Check it. Looks good and submit it. And with no further explanation, now we're on to the next part. So now our update function can actually evaluate formulas. According to you. Not according to me. According to me, we just wrote a bunch of stuff that from here, I don't even know what's going on. I know what's going on here. Line 48 is where, line 49, right at the beginning of line 49, that's where I stop understanding. Okay, let's go. So now our update function can actually evaluate formulas according to you clowns. You as in freeCodeCamp, not you, my beloved viewers. You as in you, freeCodeCamp. Remember that we wrote the if condition to check that a function was called? Okay, when did we do that? Inside our if statement. Okay, so we're inside of an if statement, right? No, here's an if statement right here. Inside our if statement, we're going to set the value of the element to be the result of our eval formula function. And we're not going to pass any arguments yet. Okay. Set the value of the element. So element dot value equals be the result of the eval formula function. Eval formula function. All right. Now we're on to step 94. So the first argument for our eval formula call needs to be the contents of the cell which we stored in value. However, the contents start with an equals character to trigger the function, okay? So we need to pass the substring of value starting at index 1. This is literally like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to say this. All right. So we need to pass the substring of value starting at index 1. So we'll say element dot value, or just value at 1. Value at 1. All right. So we're talking about this value right here. No, we should call the slice method, of course. Dot slice. Dot slice. On the value argument. Okay, let's try this again. Value dot slice at 1. Nope. We should pass the number 1 as the argument for our slice call. My bad. Nope, not slice 1. There we go. Step 95. So we can quickly get all cells from our page by getting the container ID element by its ID and accessing the children property of the result. We're going to pass that to our eval formula call as the second parameter. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. What did it say? So we can quickly get all cells from our page by getting the container ID element by its ID and accessing the children property of the result. We'll pass that to our eval formula call as the second parameter. Okay, comma, document dot get element by ID container accessing the children property. Dot children? I don't remember how to do that. Dot append child? Can't be. It's container, isn't it? So it's just container. We already made this, didn't we? Or did we make that in another one and we got to make it twice? Yeah. Okay. And accessing the children property of the result. What are you saying to me? Dot children? So get element by ID dot children? That's so stupid. Okay. 96. Boy, we got 9 left. Feels like a freaking hour's worth of work. So unfortunately for us, that children property is returning a collection of elements, which is array-like, but not an array. Oh man, sorry. So we're going to wrap our second argument in array.from to convert it to an array. You got it. Without explaining what array.from is, of course, why not? Array.from. And I would love to, but I'm so pissed off that I don't want to. Nope. Nope. Oh, try again there, champ. All right, let's get this with the children. Do this. In front of it, we'll do array.from. Array.from. There we go. Yeah, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 97. I still don't know what's going on, guys. I got no idea. No idea. This is the worst one so far. This is by far the worst one. And I'm telling you right now, so far, we've got plenty more where this came from. We got plenty more. There's no short. Oh, no, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after this. Okay, so 5 more of these barn burners. We got 60 on that one. 117. Oh, great. 87. Oh, man, just what I wanted. 29. Okay, that's a little good. That's a one shot lesson. And then 67. Buddy, how? What a bunch of garbage. What a bunch of garbage. I kind of want to quit. I'm not going to lie. Kind of want to quit. I kind of want to quit freeCodeCamp. Not learning how to code by any stretch, but freeCodeCamp. I kind of want to say, well, these guys are a bunch of actual scam artists. These guys are actually, you know, providing us with a good, solid first part, but in the second half, it's just, nah, you're not actually going to be coders. We just know how to teach you the easy stuff. All right, so step 97, our spreadsheet is now functional, according to you. However, we don't have support for very many formulas. So we're going to add an even property to our spreadsheet functions, and it should take nums as a parameter and return the result of filtering the nums array to only include even numbers. We'll use a reference to our isEven function for help. What? So we'll say isEven. Is that what you want? Even property, my bad. How foolish of me. How foolish of me. Oh. Okay, let's try this. Even. And then we'll say is even. Nope. The even property should be a function. Is that not? Nope. When an even property, it should take nums as a parameter. Nums. And return the result of filtering the nums array. What the? All right, let's try this. Even. It should take nums as a parameter and return the result of filtering nums array. Nums dot filter is even. Now let's see. Nope. Even functions should take nums as a parameter. Nums. This is making me numb. There we go. Awesome. And submit it. All right. Now we're on to step 98. So now we're going to add a first two property, which takes a nums parameter and returns the first two elements of the nums array. Then adds a last two property, which then we're going to add a last two property, which returns the last two elements of the nums array. Okay. Let's do that. So if we're going to do first two, which takes a nums parameter, and returns the first two elements of the nums array. So let's say nums dot split, nums dot slice 0 to 2. Let's see. And then let's do another one. Add the last two, which returns the last two elements. Nums dot slice from, let's do it from nums dot length minus 2. Let's see. Nope. It should have the first two. First two. Our spreadsheet should have a first two. Oh, don't camel case it. Of course not. Why would we do something so foolish? All right, awesome. If you don't know what's going on, slice method, right? It starts at 0 and then it does 1, but it will not do whatever is the last one. Finally, I can explain something. Slice method, boom. So the slice method of array instances returns a shallow copy of a portion of an array into a new array object selected from start to end, where end is not included, where start and end represent the indexes of items in that array. And the original array will not be modified. So we're starting at 0 since the first two, and we're going to end at index 2, which is 0, 1, 2. So it'll just take 0 and 1, right? And then last two is we're going to start at nums.length minus 2. So the very last one is nums.length minus 1, right? What's going on? Oh, from Pakistan. Hey, what's up, Hussein? I didn't even see you over here. Really helping you. Well, thank you. When you get to this part, my man, when you get to this part, it's a little taxing. All right. But anyway, so nums.length minus 1 is the last one. So we're going to start at minus 2 to get the last two. So let's check it looks good and submit it. All right. So now we're on to step 99. We're going to add a has_to property, which returns whether the nums array has 2 in the values, and an increment property, which returns nums with every value incremented by 1. Oh my God. All right, let's try that. Has_to, and we're going to say nums dot has the number 2 in it. Nums dot includes 2. We'll see. And then let's do increment, which returns nums with every value incremented by 1. Increment will say nums dot map e or element plus plus, like that. Hopefully that works. Let's check the code. An array of numbers incremented by 1. Did I not just do that? Plus equals 1. What's the difference? Whatever. Let's go. So now we're on to step 100. It's the same thing. Oh my. It's really driving me crazy. I swear, it's driving me crazy. It's really driving me crazy. This thing's driving me crazy. As you can see, I'm repeating myself like a crazy person. Step 100. Where can you contact me personally? You got some questions for the vision that you have and need some advice. Where's my thing? Let's go over to Codeman S real quick. Codeman S. Boink. Code names. Dang, this thing is catching up. Why is this in front of me? In front of my this one. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, just right here, you can catch me at Twitter, Insta, TikTok. I never check. I'm at Twitter more than I'm at Instagram, but it's at these two places right here. That's where you can find me. So there we go. So let's get back to it. So step 100. So arrays have a sum method. We know that. Like the filter method, sum accepts a callback function, which should take an element of the arrays as the argument. The sum method will return true if the callback function returns true for at least one element in the array. So here's an example of a sum method call to check if any element in the array is an uppercase letter. So we've got const r, capital A, lowercase b, capital C, r.sum letter triple equals letter dot to uppercase. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll see you there. So we're going to add a sum even property. If you call this shining, I call this running around in the mud. All right. We're going to add a sum even property to our spreadsheet functions, and we'll use the sum method to check if any element in the array is even. All right, so let's do that. So we're going to add a sum even property to check sum even property to our spreadsheet functions. What? Sum even property. Okay, so right here we're doing sum even in between these two. So sum even. And we're going to use the sum method. So nums.sum, and we'll do is even, like that. And we'll cap that off with a comma. All right, let's check the code. Looks good, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 101. So arrays have an every method. Like sum method, the every method accepts a callback function which should take an element of the array as the argument. The every method will return true if the callback function returns true for all elements in the array. So here's an example of an every method call to check if all elements in the array are uppercase letters. All right, so it's just like the sum, but it's every. All right, and it's checking to see if everyone, and this will be false because there's a lowercase b. So we're going to add an every even property to this and do the same thing. All right, so let's just take this sum even. Let's copy all of 34 to the end of 33. Highlight 35 to the end of 34. Drop it off like this. Let's call sum even to every even. Every even. Nums.every. Boom, there we go. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. All right, now on to step 102. Okay, now we're going to create a random property, and this property should use the first two numbers from an array to generate a random whole number. The range for this number starts at the smaller positive number, inclusive, okay, among the first two numbers and ends just before the sum of these two numbers. We'll use the math.floor and math.random methods for this calculation. Okay. So we're going to make a random right here at the end. We'll say random. And this property should use the first two numbers of an array to generate a whole number. So nums, the first two numbers of an array to generate a random whole number. Okay, so we'll say math.random, and then we'll say times nums at the smaller positive number, math.min of nums at 0, nums at 1. We're going to wrap this in parentheses while we're at it. Minus, no, it's going to be math.max minus that. Math.max what the, hold on. This property should use the first two numbers from an array to generate the range for this number starts at the smaller positive number among the first two numbers and ends just before the sum of these two numbers. What are you talking about? What is this? Why do they have to always do this garbage? Create a random property. The property should use the first two numbers from an array to generate a random whole number. The range for this number starts at the smaller positive number, inclusive, among the first two numbers and ends just before the sum of these two numbers. So we're going to say math.max. No. We don't need to do any of this math.max then. We'll just say times nums at 0 plus nums at 1, right? And then we'll do math.floor around all of this, right? Math.floor. Step 103, we got 3 left. This, the next one, and the one after that. So we're going to add a range property which generates a range from nums. And we're going to remember that we have a range function that we can reuse here. Okay. So range, which will be nums. Why is it X and Y? Whatever. Nums, and then we'll say range. No, we don't need to do that. We'll just say range nums. Range nums. Right? Nope. Range property. Is that not a range property? We have a range function that we can reuse here, right? Where is it? Where's the range function? Here's range. From start to end. Nums at 0. Okay, so let's try this. Nums range. Let's see if that works. Nope. From the first number of the argument to the second. Okay, so let's do this. Let's grab this. And do range X, Y. X comma Y. How about that? Okay. Destructuring assignment syntax right here. That's what this is. So any list of numbers, the X will be the first, whatever the first one is. The Y will be whatever the second one is. This could be bananas and apples. This could be red and blue. It doesn't matter. This is the first one. This is the second one. Okay. And so that's what that is. And submit it. Psh, psh, psh. And then they change it up anyway. Whatever. All right. So the last function has a few approaches to implement. And we are free to choose whichever approach we would like. And the other ones didn't? All right, so we're going to add a no dupes property. No dupes property, which returns nums with all the duplicate values removed. Okay, so nums. New set nums, and then we'll wrap this in brackets, and we'll say ... Nope. Oh my God. We're asking the expert. I don't care. I am not in the mood for the rest of this. According to this, How would I do it with a set method? Do it in a one-liner. Is it possible to do it in a one-liner? That's not what I wanted. Dot, 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 new set. Let's just not put the dot, dot, dot nums. Okay, there we go. Awesome. All right, great. I knew it was something. Check it. Looks good and submit it. Oh, now we're on the last one. Step 105. Finally, to handle potential edge cases, we're going to add an empty string property. We will need to use quotes, which is a function that takes a single argument and returns that argument. Which is a function that takes a single argument and returns that argument. Nums. Nums. And with that, it's done. Yay! Woo wee woo wee ah! Shut up. There is no way I'm giving you money after that. All right, so that was horrible. That was absolutely terrible. 105. I give this a 0 out of 100 stars. 0 out of 1,000,000 stars. 0 stars. I give this one 0 stars because I feel like I'm not any. I feel like I'm smarter because now I know how bad that this is. I'm smarter because of that. But as far as knowing programming, like especially what's that? Or what's that? You know what I'm saying? If I'm asking what's that, let's come back over here. If I'm going through this whole thing, let's do the empty string and nums like this. If I'm going through this whole thing, hold on, did this not work? Oh yeah, comma. Don't forget the comma. Check it. All right, so we did it. This is the end of it. If I'm looking at all this and I don't know what this is, no, I kind of know what that is. That's easy. Sort of. Nope. No, actually I don't. I don't know what's going on. And I don't really want to go through this whole thing because look at this. Even if I started right here and we went through and I was like, okay, so this is this, and then this is this, and this is this, and this is this, and this is, and then we get to this, or we get to this, and I'm just like, what? What the hell is this? I remember kind of doing it and getting really pissed off at it, but I don't remember what this does. I don't even know. I didn't know what it was doing when we started. So yeah, this one gets a 0 out of 1,000,000 stars. It doesn't get a single head nod. I say, screw you, freeCodeCamp, for doing this to me, you bunch of degenerates, honestly. And this is my real opinion. If you guys are watching, this is how I feel about you because of this one. Because of this, remember guys, $4.28 million in 2022. This is how much they spent that year. This is how much they brought in. Okay? Remember, this much money brought us this piece of garbage. Okay? That's reality. Okay, that's reality. No excuse. I'm getting paid nothing. I'm getting paid so little every single day with this thing. And I feel like I'm doing a hell of a lot better job than these pieces of garbage. So that's how I feel. Tonight I might do something. We might do the mods tonight, but like the start working on like Power World mods tonight. But tomorrow we're gonna go on to this. I'm confident that I can do this without totally dogging on these pieces of garbage. We can go back to normal with this one, but as far as today, right now, I'm so pissed off at these guys. So pissed off. So pissed off. Anyway, that's what I'm repeating myself. Like I said, it drove me so crazy that I'm repeating myself. Anyway, whatever. So we'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. What time should the new stream, the night streamy. I don't know, maybe 7 o'clock. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway,